I'm very much aware that it probably isn't ever going to come up again, but I have learned that the way to pronounce the name of the man who was having trouble with his horses is in fact Eugen. Not Eugen or Eugen or whatever the ever-loving hell it was I was going on about. It was Eugen. That almost sounds like a fake name to me, but it's what Google told me was the answer, so I'm just gonna have to believe them. Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Little Goody Two Shoes. In the last part, Elise had her hair ripped out by crows, and a witch pretended to be Rosemarine, and it was spooky, scary, and then, I got pecked to death a couple times, non-canonically, but, you know, it's still an event that transpired, and that's obviously an issue. And, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on trying to do our best, live our best life out there in town, and yeah, it's gonna be fine, totally. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine, is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? I've been having a lot of eye-related bird traumas, so I was thinking maybe there's some sort of correlation there. Oh, I've always wondered about that. The dream sequence I had about your past didn't really give me much info to go off of. I supposed he must have gotten injured, or could have been a branch, or he might have fallen, perhaps. God, what kind of fall would you have to lose a whole-ass eyeball? Ugh. Doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions. Such as? Why he followed me, firstly. Your hat's made of hay, that's my best guess. Oh, and I'd ask him his name, too. Isn't it Flock? I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. He won't show me his documentation. He's a goat, Rosemarine. Why, but he still has his own character, Elise. We're done wondering about useless things. Oh, are we, though? But it's so much fun, isn't it? I mean, Lord knows it's what I basically have made a career out of. Woo! Let's go! All right, so I actually have to have Rosemary chill and hang out with me for the duration of our day. Otherwise, she's gonna wander about town, making everyone think we're witches. Hey, and so, oh God. You know, Elise, if you have a phobia of crows for the rest of your life, I wouldn't blame you. Oh, there's so many crows. What are these crows doing here? Being birds is my best guess.
Are you alright, Elise?
Elise, is everything alright? No, not especially. This can't be good. I'd best hurry. I'm gonna be honest with you, normally I would run just kind of headfirst straight through all of them, but, that don't feel safe. Maybe I can just, go around, avoid the birds. I don't, I'm uncomfortable around them now. Say, Rosemary, you know how to sew, don't you? Somewhat, yes. Well, that explains it, I suppose. Explains what? Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. We could ask Miss Marielle to help you, you know. Oh, but I quite like my dress. It's shabby chic. That's all right, but I'd say you deserve better, newer clothes, is all. I don't need better, Elise. You need to have a higher opinion of yourself. Have a higher standard of living, girl. This is my dress. It's been with me for years now. That explains the smell. All these patches and tears mean something to me, you know? Yeah, but eventually the cloth itself is going to become so threadbare, it's just going to fall apart and there is no fixing it. What does that moon-shaped one mean, then? Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. It brings me comfort to have it with me wherever I go. And the squares? Granny patched for me when I fell off a tree. I can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone. Fine, you have your reasons. I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do. Alright, oh. Now what is all this fresh madness? Let's see. Oh, it's just acorns. Okay, well, cool. I can eat those, so I may as well, right? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna eat one of the acorns. On the off chance... Oh, that was health. Oh, really? Acorns give health? That's weird. Huh. Alright. There's a unlikely but not insignificant possibility that Muffy might want to eat an acorn at some point. I feel like she's just gonna keep asking for grander and grander things, and that ain't gonna cut the mustard anymore, as it were, but yeah, you know. Anyway, it's always lovely to see. It's nice to see you too, Gretel. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of money. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a pretzel, though. You know what? As a little treat for, you know, for good behavior. Let's go with that. Oh, you know, I would like to actually sell this leather purse I found. There you go. Mostly pays for that pretzel, I'll have you know. See ya, Granny. All right, we're gonna have to go work our tweezers off if we want to be able to keep on surviving. Oh my God. Okay, is it just me or there are more birds today than usual? Anyone else getting that impression? Getting some Hitchcockian vibes over here.
What in the Lord's name?
What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. I'm sure this will be blamed on me somehow. Come, Rosemary, we must find out what's going on. Well, not to put too fine a point on things, but I think crows are here. Crazy, isn't it? This is the Rosemary I know. There's no doubt. I don't know what to make of last night's Rosemary, though. 'Twas a witch! A witch most heinous! We'll be scraping bird poop off the roads for weeks, Elma. Oh, Elise, would you take a look at this nonsense? These crows, I see. All of Kefferberg is thick with the filthy things. I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Miss Elma. They're a pest, and Lord knows where they've come from. I don't know, Detroit? Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise. She's clearly not all there, the poor lass. All right, let's go. Oh, yes. You're really gonna wanna maybe not talk so much, my friend. It is, perhaps not the wise choice. All right, anybody else around here? Oh, God, they're just infesting the whole ass town. Well, they do seem to be, oh, why is it in that shape, though? Oh, actually, that might, oh. It's coming along, I suppose. Kefferberg's maypole leans clumsily to the side, still stripped of its main decorations. I see. That actually is starting to answer some questions in my brain. Okay, let's see. Game, do you want to be upfront with me about where I need to go to learn something? No, you do not. All right. I just can't help but notice that the greater majority of everybody isn't actually, around. Okay, there we go. There's some people. Hello. No use whining about it, Jacob. It's a no. But Granny! What's wrong, Miss Marlene? It's Apfel, lass. He came down with a fever last night. Oh, no. A fever? Is he all right? Leb said the poor lad was delirious. Oh, please let me go see him, Granny. Absolutely not, Jacob, and that's final. Well, where is he now, Miss Marlin? In church, I've heard. Oh, I could go wait for him by the fountain. Wait for your father and the rest of that sentence that I'm going to look up right now. Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you at these birds' mercy either. I wouldn't want you, yeah, sorry. But Granny! This also goes for you two. Don't go near those crows, you hear? Oh, but have they hurt anyone? Lord knows they could! It's true. I have seen a man get absolutely besieged by crows once. Truly, those were the darkest of days. Hello, chicken. Little chicken. Bak bak bagoo. All right. Anybody chilling in the back alleys? Well, there's an old person. That's always good. Miss Odelisle? Ah! Don't tell me you're hiding from the crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. How is this our fault? You two are hiding something, I know it! Old Jockin's been taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said yesterday? All these awful goings-on? I understand it's frightening, miss, but you can't... Oh, but these crows weren't enough! Even our children are hexed now! What are you... Shoo! Shoo, leave me be, you! Well, that didn't boost my suspicion meter, at least. I kind of expected it to. Usually when someone comes up to me and accuses me of witchcraft, that usually means that the suspicion is about to go up. I'd best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhilde. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kefferberg, as you know. You want to know something about this, then? Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Wilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhilde. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Stole our grain, the absolute heathens. I must go! I can't stand here all day! Oh, You know, what if they attack me while you're away? They're freaking birds. You're fine. I mean, okay. I mean, admittedly, I was attacked by birds. And it was horrific. I'm not going to say that it wasn't, but I mean, you're probably fine. Anyway, could you get the hell out of the way? I kind of want to talk to the church peoples. This is bad. This is very bad. I better figure out why these crows are in Keverbergen fast. Well, how exactly am I supposed to go about doing that? I mean, is someone in town supposed to just say, ah, yeah, they're here for the local woodworking convention? Like, what? They're freaking birds. And also, I mean, spooky nonsense is going on. Just assume it's because of spooky nonsense. That's why I assume literally everything is happening in this town. Hey. All right, fine. I guess we'll just go ahead and keep on trying to find people to talk to. Anybody and everybody. For example, you. You're a person that I can talk to. I should have believed you last night, Elise. Yes. Yes, you should have. I suppose. Not that it would prevented anything, though. No, the dreadful things are everywhere. They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. The lads are still up there trying to do away with them. Circling the windmill? What for? Why to steal our grain, Elise? Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Jockin's notions any weight, but we should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. Cool, the more bad things that happen in town, the more likely they are to submit to mob mentality. Ain't that delightful? Ah, here we go. We finally found the lads. Hello, every peoples. I'll take good care of it, Father. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back to town. Well, what do you mean? You were the ones who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I said it last night and I'll say it again. You're hiding. It matters not, old Jockin. I honestly cannot tell if Father Hans is a good guy or a bad guy. He has the design of a very corrupt priest, but he has literally never made a single effort to be anything other than helpful. So I don't know what to make of this dude. We must focus on the matter at hand. We all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks. Well, how much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. The darn birds were building a nest in the oven. You gotta give them a good, give it a good scrubbing later. You don't want bird chunklets in your bread, or whatever you making the stuff with the grain. I don't know. It doesn't seem that's where we grain's for feeding out. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem that they're keen on attacking us, at least. We've locked it up and trusted Eugen here with the key for now. And I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all of yesterday's goings-on. Because he was stolen from? Or because he has no horses to steal the grain with? Who's to stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernhard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware of what happened last night. However, we ought to stick together, folks, now more than ever. You heard the man. Keverberg is what we make of it. Don't forget that. I ought to head back to church. Is Apfel feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Finn. Almost called him Flynn. You'd best go with Elise. Leb will fill you in, I'm certain. Will do, Mr. Gustav. Leb is a woman of much knowledge. Well, all right, then. I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernhard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so... So there's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your... The tender flesh, Elise. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Are you asking me to make bread with my hair in it? Making bread out of it, you say? Maybe you could ask about town if they'd let you in.
Now that you mention it.
That's rather risky, Rosemarie. I suppose, but I can't think of any other way. Yeah, any other way either. Not if I want to find him. It's worth a try, I'd say. All right, I'll see what I can find out. Sure, yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing on Earth that could go horribly awry like this. No, definitely not. Hey, do you guys mind if I make some bread? I'd say they snuck in through the roof, Gustav. When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert. So you locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds out, Elise, or they'll take all our grain. You could draw them away. Are you standing here all day? Well, maybe if you scattered some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav? Then the windmill could still be available, and we've thought about that, Elise. Nobody was in favor of wasting any more grain, lass. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Ah, I see. We gotta keep a close eye on the windmill, Elise. You can have a word with Eugen, perhaps. No, of course. Alright, well, nobody seems to be, suspicious of me! Which is good, which is good. I appreciate that. Gustav, he's one of the only guys with a portrait, and he seems to be mostly on the level. Hi there. Better days will come, lads. When I'm settled in Primmeldorf, God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise? You're rather trusted. None of these sound, good. I am not a smooth operator. With the key to the windmill, even. The lass is right, Eugen. It's a shame for you to leave. I mean, yeah, you know, people like you. They trust you. They want you to stick around. Bing, bang, boom. Nothing I can do about that, folks. There's nothing left for me in Keverberg, you see? Still, I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen. Please reconsider. No, I've made up my mind. Man, it's hard to keep track of that. Even this key. I'll only be holding on to it until the evening. I see. Until the evening, Mr. Eugen? It's too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket, I must admit. Why not hand it over to someone else, then? I could take it to Mr. Gustav if you'd like. That's all right, Elise. There's no better place than Keverberg, lad. I mean, I don't really necessarily believe that at this point. We seem to be besieged by all manner of horrifying abominations. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so yeah, we need to head over to the church and talk to Leb. We gotta get a right proper update up in here. Oh, hey, you godforsaken rats with wings. Oi, oi. I don't even dislike crows, but again, I mean, you get pecked at to death in even just once, and you start to resent them a little. Can't say that's not the case, yeah? Anyway, click, click, bada click, and there you go. All right, in I go. Hey, yo, Leb, where you at, girl? Kind of wish we could talk more, if I'm honest with you, but kind of already set down my path. Oh, it's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume. No, I haven't. Actually, we have, but okay, let's say we didn't. Apfel was very ill last night, Elise. He had a very high fever. He was delirious. Oh, the poor lad. I can't bear looking at his little hands.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands. Why are they missing?
What about them, Miss Dorothea? It's best you hear it from me, Elise, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her. Apfel is fine now, as you can see, but last night I was awoken by him moaning, speaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to church, but Apfel had never been so ill. I thought I'd lose him. Not a great sign when your first and only real option when someone is deathly ill is to take them to the church and not a hospital, which I'm only just now realizing this town has absolutely nothing equivalent to. That's concerning. He wasn't all there either. Kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. It's as if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain it. Please collect yourself, Miss Lisbeth. That's right, Miss Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. At first, I thought he'd caught the goat's sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands, or what happened to my goats. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's all right, Miss Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's okay. It's all good. What about the goats? It must have happened. All right. It must have happened while we were praying for Apfel at the church. When Miss Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon two of her goats lying on the ground. They'd bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out, and their heads were severed too. Quite frankly, I feel like you should lead with that part. You can rest assured we'll help you, Miss Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. What am I to do with one sick goat, Father? I'll make certain you and the children don't go without, Miss Lisbeth. You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I any time, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have strength, Dorothea. Miss Dorothea will be looking after Apfel, Miss Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father. Thank you. Come, I'll walk with you and Apfel home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later. Whew. Okay. All right. It is what it is, I suppose. It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first, I ought to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key. The fish key? We've got a key. Ask, oh, that key, right. Right, the key to the, yeah, okay. Either way, there's currently nothing we can do other than work. So, work we shall. Work we most certainly shall do. Why are you not hanging out here with me? You're supposed to be working with me. Any luck, Elise? No, I think I've lost it, Rosemarine. Folks won't let me through at all, and Mr. Eugen won't give me the key. I see. If you could somehow prepare it in there, Elise. I know. You do have that oven in the backyard, but that's true. Why don't we use that instead? That's way less stupid. No, I'd say the crows are trying to tell you something, Elise. By gathering in the windmill, huh? They're urging you to do it, that's for certain. I don't think there's anything else I can do, Rosemarine. Ay. Can you not come with me? Damn it. Hang on, stop it. Leb and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? Though we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. There's never you're never too old for merriment, all right? Especially in these trying times. Although, knowing this town would probably also somehow be grounds for witchcraft at this point, wouldn't it? Forevermore, decorated with blooming flowers, Kefenberg's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory. You don't heckin' say. If only I could go back in time. If I could turn back time. If I could find a way. If I could reach the stars. Hey, how's it going? Is everything all right, Miss Mario? Oh, Elise, it's so horrifying. To think this would happen to Lisbeth of all people. All of her own with 2 young children, too. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I haven't seen Groon all morning. I had a word with Miss Lisbeth early this morning. Groon was in tears. I couldn't bear the sight. It seems they're going to be in class with Dorothea and Leb. I'll see what I can do for them this afternoon. Even if it's just keeping them company or entertaining Groon. Oh, I can only hope none of this misfortune gets sent my way. On one hand, that sounds selfish. On the other hand, you're pregnant, so you kind of get a pass when it comes to any and all emotionality. That's just kind of how that usually ends up working. All right, then. Well, every last one of you, get out of my dang face. And here's the question. Do I, I'm just curious. Where would I find Muffy? Usually the game is not subtle about her existence. I'm usually like flat out told, she's around. She is a nefarious sort. Well, anyway. I prefer to do the wood chopping minigame to the egg collecting one, so we'll go ahead with that one for now. Ah, you're just who I need, Elise. Is there anything I can help with, Mr. Guido? I don't have time to chop wood for the fireplace today, you see. Then I shall do it for ye. Will you be on patrol, Mr. Guido? Standing guard by the windmill, lass. Someone has to keep those wretched crows out of our grain. More than fair, more than fair. Ah, okay, that's how it works. I'd rather not, but I guess I kind of have to. Why don't they ask Freya to chop it? Because Freya also has things they gotta do. Does it remind me which one's the kick button? I sure hope so. Which one's the kicky button? I need to know the kick button. Choppa choppa. I'ma chop it up. Why can't we bring this axe with us when we go into the woods? It'd be so helpful. Anyway, chopping and a kicking. All right, here I go. Oh, hi, Rose and Marie. How you doing? All right. Here we go. Hup! Okay, that was a fancy thing. Kick the chicken, kick the goat, kick the chicken, chop the wood, kick the chicken. Also, it is ill-advised to actually kick chickens. I would say that you shouldn't do that. Also, I'm left to ponder, what exactly does bringing Rose and Marie with me accomplish at all? I'm wondering. Like, why am I expending so much of my food resources? Ow, my brain! Thanks, Leb. Totally necessary for you to bot me one like that. Totally cool, by the way. All right. I feel like I aced this one on my first attempt, and every other... I don't know, I've been feeling more gun-shy with my button presses for whatever reason. I need to be faster. I need to be wiser. I need to know what is good. There you go. Kick. Chop. Chop. Kick. Ow, my brain. Okay, cool. Kick. 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 Chop. Kick. Eh. 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 Ah! Alright, well, I got a score of 50. Yeah, that's A rank worthy, I think. Yeah, damn. I need more money than this. But I'm not about to spend money for the sake of it. No, sir. No, sir. Or am I? Because, I mean, then I would only be earning 55 instead of 60, so should I just take the... I mean, it would still be a net gain, but... I just don't trust myself. I could end up going into the hole with that, so let's not bother. I'll just take the money. Ah, aren't you a godsend? Here you go, Elise, for your time. Thank you, Mr. Guido. All right. I believe we are now into the afternoon. Although now I'm also deprived of the greater majority of my food. I'm so hungry. I fail to see how bringing Rose and Marie around was even remotely useful. Quite frankly. Okay, well, that's for healing. And, alright, just chow down on the bread, girl. Just chow down on the bread. It's what it's here for. There's never a reason to not eat all this. We know that, Muffy doesn't want the bread, so it's fine. Oh! Oh, she's around here, is she? I see you. I saw you over there. It's you. You little scoundrel!
For goodness sake!
That's enough. I'm not giving you one more crumb. But you promised. You promised me some leprechaun. I promised you nothing. Mercy. No, she was calling her Mercy. Folks already think it's strange, Elise, that you knew about the crows since yesterday.
Is that so?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's to believe a scrawny little squealer like you, anyhow? Old Jockin does, Elise. Miss Odalili, however you say it, she's also mean. Oh, do they? What are you telling them, then? That I saw you talking to those crows yesterday? There was a golden one, too, wasn't there? Wait, you could actually see the golden crow? Why, you! Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise. I just know you have that leprechaun you promised me tucked away somewhere. Indeed I do. Indeed I do.
All right.
It's expensive as hell, too. You keep your mouth shut. I don't want to add any more to these folks' imaginations. Why? But they're not imagining anything, are they?
Oh,
Shut it, Muddy. Not one word about this. I'll keep quiet, but I was wondering. I gave you what you wanted, so shoo. All right, but why don't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it.
Off with you, Mandy. Ugh, I suppose I'll be safe for today. But only for today. Let's see, let me check the thing. Okay. According to this, I still need to wait to talk about the key, and I need to wait to talk to Freya too. Very well. Very well. So, I'm worried, actually. So it's Wednesday, right? I'm worried that because I went a single day without advancing onto one of these heart pieces, that I've doomed myself. I'm pretty sure the game, whatever ending this game is going to have, is going to end up happening on the day of the festival, right? That would make the most sense. But if that's the case, didn't they say that happens on Sunday? And this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, if there's an event every single day, then maybe. Hard to say. I'm just gonna have to keep on hoping. Then again, once more, I do have to say, I'm banking a lot on the concept of me being able to not do this. You know? Not engage in all of this garbage. That's kind of my hope. Go through all the trouble and then, you know, at the last possible second go, you know what, maybe let's not. It sounds incredibly stupid to be hoping for that. But as is, I literally don't know of anything else I can do. Although, how are you guys holding up? It's rather tricky now that we don't have Eugen's horses. You could lend us a hand, Freya.
Elise!
You are shockingly strong. Oh, Elise, won't you tell Papa to stop before he... Eh? What's going down? Freya's as strong as I am, believe it or not. Freakish forearms. Papa! Looking rather flustered, aren't you, Freya? Because he makes it sound as if I'm a... I'd say it's an asset, not a fault, Freya. Some people are super into strong gals. Some people. I'm not that strong anyhow. I must say, I'm curious to see that now, lass. Don't pressure her, Heinrich.
Wait!
Oh, but even I would like to see how strong she is. All right, fine. Now that the girl I like is watching, I guess. Yo, she is strong. She a lifter. How's this then? Dang, she is real strong. I can't believe it. Gustav weighs as much as a horse, but look at that. Real small ass horse. Typically those weigh like 1,800 pounds. She barely broke a sweat too. That's my daughter. Atta girl, Freya. But not in front of Elise too. You know I have a thing for her. Eh? This is the kind of cheer Kefferberg needs. Freya, it is now your duty to go about and lift everyone bridal style. It'll really brighten the mood of this whole situation. Truly. I'm tired of hearing about this witch. Well, that's nice. Well, what's happening? Uh-oh. What? I wasn't 100% sure exactly. Anyway, how much is that hearty soup or whatever? Yeah, I like her. Oh, it's you. Yes, it was. I'm buying some things. Let's see. Hearty soup. Oh, god damn it. Why does everything have to be so freakishly expensive? All right, I'll just get myself one of those. I literally cannot afford to do anything else, man. Yeah, no, goodbye, Miss Welma. Ay. Okay, well. Maybe I can just get away with not caring about getting some extra suspicion on my person. I mean, at least until it's like halfway full or something. Regardless. Hello, there she is, catch her! Bleh. Come play Kiss the Rat with us, Elise. Aren't you sick, Apfel? Well, not anymore. I've been at home resting all day. Don't worry about my stigmata. Apfel hates Kiss the Rat, but he can watch us. Oh, please, Elise, please. All right, but only because I seem to be actually kind of decent at it. For goodness sake, you don't have to beg. Hooray! Hurry up, I want to go play hide and seek next. No, I definitely do not need her help on this one. I don't want this rat. Get this rat out of my face! You so stinky! All right. Just give me a refresher on the buttons and we should be okay. Blue pass is A. Okay. Blue pass, yellow pass, blue pass, yellow pass, blue pass, yellow pass. Let's try. I did pretty good on my first go of it. Here we go. Whoop! There you go. Be mindful of the color of the rats. I gotta say, these kids got some pretty crazy coordination to be able to pull this whole game off. There we are. Oh! Ah! Rats! Rats! Ah, okay, no, do better, do better, do better, do better. Do better! Do better, goddammit! Do better! Better! Improve! Be all that you can goddamn be! Okay. My nose is real itchy. Smack the rat. Ah! Okay. Ah! None of that. No. Nah. There we go. Don't matter how fast this rat be a-flying. Damn it! The rat was flying too fast! Be better! Improve! Okay. We're doing all right. Damn it! I swung too early on that one. Okay. All right. How was that? B! Oh, no. I hate it, but I got to. I have to. I can't settle for a B rank on this. Okay, focus. Focus. Lock in. I can do this. Damn it! Okay, all right. There was a screw up, but we're already doing better than the last time. We just have to keep up that momentum. Okay. All that matters is improving on the previous score by a lot. 'Tis a simple prospect. Okay, all right. That's still like what? Nearly 100 points better. Man, I don't know how I managed to do so well on my first go of all these things just to start screwing up so much. But fine, whatever. It was still a good idea to redo it. I still made a profit. A slight profit, but a profit nevertheless. Thank you for the money. Thank you. She's so much better than you two. I was the only one who missed, but thank you. That's because you're children, Apfel. It's an easy game. You're so mean, Elise. Meanie! You're a child, Groon. Live with it. Cry about it on your own time. Bleh. Bleh, I say. Bleh. All right. Now we've got other things that have nothing to do with playing games or doing chores. All right, first things first, we should absolutely focus on Freya. Hey, girl. I noticed that you left your dad earlier. That was pretty freaking cool. Just saying. Wait, does this advance time? Oh, hell's bells, it might. Enjoying yourself, are you?
Elise!
Oh, Elise. I'm so glad you're here. I was losing my wits.
Now that you mention
Miss
it.
Wilma's been giving you a hard time, I wager. Well, I don't want to be mean, but she can be a little pushy. Ill-bred and ungrateful, that's what she is.
Oh,
Please, you always say what I'm thinking, but I'm too meek to be able to. Well, if Keverberg would agree with me, and you know it. Sit. Now let's stop talking about Miss Wilma for a moment. You put up with too much of these folks' nonsense, Freya. I don't have much of a choice the way I see it. Yes, you do, Freya. Folks have always praised me left and right, Elise. I can't help but feel I ought to live up to their expectations. You don't have to live up to anything, you know that.
I know.
You wouldn't understand, Elise. No one looks up to you for anything. Eh? Daisies truly do suit you best, don't they?
For goodness sake.
You keep avoiding the subject, Freya. Not on purpose. If you're not serious about this, it very much is. You know it, I know it.
I know.
I've always been ashamed of what I did, Elise. Ashamed of what? It's all right, Freya, it's in the past. Folks kept pitting us against each other when we were children, and Oh, Elise, I ought to confess. Not that kind of confess! The eggs you picked for Miss Bertha that day, I broke them. I broke them on purpose. Ah? Freya? I'd made a mess of her laundry that day, and I was so afraid I had her give you an earful instead so she'd forget about me.
For goodness sake.
Good Lord. I'm so sorry, Elise. I did so many bad things back then. blaming you for my blunders, getting you in trouble at every chance, telling the townsfolk you weren't capable so they'd ask for me, and
I see.
I said it's all right, Freya. I didn't understand how I felt back then either, so
For goodness sake.
I don't hold any of that against you. Maybe you should, slightly, but she's also very clearly a nice gal and is trying to do everything she possibly can to make up for those sort of things, so yeah, no, it's fine. And when you said I was overcompensating,
You know,
I understand, Freya. I know how you feel now, all right?
Elise.
Things are different now, aren't they? We've been spending more time together, being honest with each other.
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I like being your friend, Freya. Yeah, that's what she is. Let's put it all behind and...
Elise.
Oh, there goes the back. Oh, Lord.
It's wonderful.
I love spending time with you, too. I've always wanted to get close to you. Yeah, you have. Freya, I can't breathe. Now that we're truly friends, I'm truly so... Oh, I'm so happy. Freya. I ought to have said all this a lot sooner. Freya, dearie, how are the reefs coming along? Ah, it's Miss Wilma. Oh, Lord. How are you so strong?
Right.
Before I go, Elise, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. Freya! I'm coming, Miss Wilma. For goodness sake. Good Lord, woman. I think I'd better sit down for a moment. Not only do I have no air in my lungs, my back is incredibly sore. Hey. It's kind of funny. You know? I mean, in the sense that, Freya is definitely the more girly of the two, but she has the strength advantage, whereas Elise is a little bit more on the tougher, more macho side, I suppose. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, okay. Okay, I can ask Eugen about the key later, apparently. Good. I really need to be paying way closer attention to this stuff. Let's see. With how much money I've got... okay, well, yes, that's all well and good. But with the money I have... Okay, I've got plenty of healing items. I don't need to worry about that. It is incredibly ill-advised as it typically is to eat red-capped mushrooms like this. The game seems to think it's totally fine. So... And I already have the hearty soup. We don't have to worry about that. And I've got a pretzel and an acorn. Okay, so then... Assuming that Leb is going to give me more free bread, then we actually should be okay, I think. More or less. All right, yes, save our progress. Always be saving. We're gonna have to start flipping over to our old files eventually. Yeah, all right. At that point, there truly will be no going back. Not that I necessarily planned on it anyway, but you know. You know what if I just... Wait, Elise? Ludwig? Hi, what up? There you are, lassie. This music, it does not bode well for me. What's up? We need to have a word with you, Elise. Word with me, you say? Your cousin's been going about town... Oh, God, it's happening again. All because I didn't... All right, let's just do our best. Such as? Why, saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. She's a kind soul, Miss Elma. She isn't afraid of any animals. On the contrary. I see how that might be true, Elise, but still. We're to be wary of such things, not make little of them. I understand, Miss Elma. But that's not all, lass. She's been asking about Apfel's fever, you see. Yeah, she's a worrier. Everyone's worried about Apfel. Why wouldn't she be? While that is a fair point, I don't think there's any point in making too much of things, Miss Elma. This is dangerous. I had to make certain I bring Rosemarine to work with me. Okay, but I mean, as long as you choose the right options, it's not that big a deal. I mean, we got through that one, okay. We got through the last one, okay. Which means my luck is actually very close to just being completely kaputskis. But, you know, why would I stop pushing my luck? Right. I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to. What am I to do with you, Leb? At least tell me you got a good night's sleep tonight. If nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. I really cannot stress to you how helpful this is. This is literally 20 gold pieces that I do not have to spend. What's on your mind, Leb? Things that would upset you, Elise. I'm not certain you trust me at all. I trust you enough to not ask you about it. You keep coming back to this, Leb. If there's... I meant it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is, you can tell me. Whatever it is you can't tell me, I won't pry. You trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch. Oh. Leb. I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time, whenever you're ready. You're truly tired. For someone who's so attentive to others, Leb, you're not. I'll see you about town tomorrow. Sorry, I hiccuped. For goodness sake, you're so stubborn. Two of a kind. Two of a kind. All right, let's go ahead and eat that bread now. There we go. Never don't have full, like, a full stomach. It just seems like the wise choice. Elise? Jacob? Elise, come quick. What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apfel, he's gone missing. Oh, please come quick, Elise. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We must go and look for him. That's right, we can't sit about waiting forever. What's going on here? Apfel's gone missing, Elise. Hopefully the lads will find him on their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain. They don't know he's missing, Father. Ooh. By the time they're back, my poor boy could have... We all need to remain calm. Calm, Father? My boy is missing. Lord knows if he's all right, let alone if the worst has happened. We all knew those crows were an omen.
With it.
Not this again, you old wretch. Ought to have taken the lad to the witch. What a horrible thing to say. Could you at least wait for the mother to not be in the middle of crying? Christ. You truly have no decency.
That's enough.
We cannot give in to hysteria, brethren. It's not what the loud would want. I would have think the lads went out in search of crows. The crows were a threat, lass. Okay, seriously, can we banish this dude? Oh, that's it. I'm going to look for him myself. No. Definitely not the right call.
Anyway.
I'll go. Let me be the one to go, Miss Lisbeth. It's best we wait for the lads. I can't allow... Oh, will you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass. Oh, but Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, Elise. I do not condone your disobedience, Elise. I do. I need you to go, Elise. For Angelica's sake as well. I feel like I'm being emotionally manipulated slightly. Truly, the poor lass can't be without a mother. I mean, that was my thinking. If some weird freaky-deaky nonsense is going out there in the woods and something happens to you, then she's completely alone. That's... nah. We can lend a hand with whatever you need, Elise. You'd best make certain you have enough food and matches, dear. I've got 17 matches, and... I mean, I have full food. I'll be here, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving. Okay. Tell you what... Oh. We have no time for commercials. We gotta keep going.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new Ultimate Stuffed Crust Pizza.
Yeah, oh good lord, we're going to the woods. We're really going to the woods for this whole thing? Oh boy. That's actually really terrible. Oh. Oh, Elise, maybe it's best one of us goes with you. No, no, that is not for the best. Not at all. Not by any stretch. I'll be fine, Miss Mechteld. You can always change your mind, Elise. Leb's right, Elise. Who's to go if I don't, Freya? Well, it's a good thing you had volunteered, Elise. You're a capable lass. I'm certain you'll find him. Thank you, Miss Ariana. I'm wondering how we didn't notice. It's no use blaming ourselves now. The children told Miss Dorothea they lost sight of Apfel. Sometime before nightfall, it seems. Apfel was feeling all right. It may be that... What, Freya? Perhaps he felt ill and didn't want anyone to fret? Oh, don't say such a thing. Yeah, Phil couldn't have wandered too far anyhow. He'll be fine. Healthy or sick, he, realistically, shouldn't have gotten all that far. Oh, Elise. I'm going anyway, Freya. I know, but if anything were to happen to you, Elise, I'll be all right, Freya, I promise. Yeah, Phil got lost somewhere. I'm certain that's all there is to it. May the Lord be with you, Elise. Yes, yes. Always with the Lord. Oh, I'm certain he's all right, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Miss Marielle. We must keep a positive outlook, Miss Lisbeth. I thought you didn't condone my disobedience, Father. My duty is to care for my brethren's well-being, Elise. You want to be aware it is dangerous. The lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apfel roam in the woods all by himself. Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. If that fever were to strike him again in those woods, I'll make certain I find him, Miss Lisbeth. I appreciate it, Elise, but if you find it's too dangerous, at least we'll find him, Lisbeth. We must trust the lass. Here you go, Elise. Please be careful. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be making use of that. We'll make certain to send the lads after you when they arrive. Don't wander off too far, you hear? Thank you, Elise. Oh, boy. All right, so we're heading off to the woods again, are we? That is, yep, that is 100%. Well, we are a dozen. All right, then, well, that's usually the sign of a big, freaky, madcap adventure that's going to end up taking the entirety of the night and probably upwards to 15 to 20 minutes. So, we'll call it here for now, everybody. In the next part, I'm going to hope beyond hope that we're able to save that child, because Jesus Christ, would that be an extremely dark thing to have happen. I guess pretty on the level for a fairy tale, but still, I would rather not have to deal with that. I'll see you all very soon.